intro for this video?
Yeah.
What are we gonna say? Shut up! Please? So, Bryan and I were talking, and Bryan had watched a video.
I was doing research on my porcelain office chair.
On his porcelain office chair. Bryan had watched a video of a dude who was using a hatchet and a froe, or like a digging pickaxe, to make a bushcraft style hut or a shelter. And he used the axe, you know, to cut the wood, cut the notches, place his laps, things like that. He used the froe slash pickaxe to dig the holes. And so Bryan came up with a great idea, and he goes, hey, let's put them together. Keep watching.
Like a little beaver tail.
Yeah. Now all I'm going to do is just kind of straighten it up and then take my cross paint and try to flare this out a little bit more. Over the hole? Over the hole. Who needs a hammer? Okay, put it back in the forge. Alright, back in the forge.
Hey, we're running out of time. We need to get this thing wrapped up.
Double hammers! That actually worked pretty well. So we've got to do two different quenches on this axe. We have to quench the froe, and then as we quench it, we've also got to put the blade portion into the forge, and then take it out and quench it, hoping that the froe won't heat up and basically deharden, semi-anneal. So what I'm thinking is, if the way we do it is that we keep the froe portion out of the forge, what's going to happen is it's going to do kind of a semi-temper on it as it sits in the forge heating up the blade. It'll kind of soften it just a little bit, get about to about 400 degrees, and then we should be able to clean up the rest of the axe on the grinder, put a handle on it. So you may be asking yourself, why did he do the heat treat in different sections? If we heat treat and quench the whole end of the froe, you're going to have one hard surface. What we want is the edge to be hard, and we want the other pieces to be differentially hard, so that way as you cut with it and as you dig with it, it absorbs the shock and the vibrations, and that way it helps prevent cracking in the future. Oh man, that fits like a glove. Perfect. so bad that you had to cut those 3 pieces now.
Yeah, that saw's terrible, isn't
For
it?
that shelf.
What is that, hickory?
Yes.
Hickory smoked handle?
Yeah. Hickory smoked handle. Hickory smoked shoulder. What's that sickness called that the CrossFitters get?
Oh yeah.
Rhabdo?
Rhabdomyo, whatever.
I'm pretty sure my arm's about to get rhabdomyolysis. Or I'm about to throw out my burger, one of the two. It needs to go! Does it kill you? Makes you stronger.
That's the spirit.
It's about to get mad.
Okay.
Let's check it. Okay, that's good. We're gonna hammer this in and then we'll wedge it. And now we just need to get a wedge.
You gonna cut one out?
Not with that saw. Jeez Louise. Oh man. Oh, don't forget, like and subscribe for more hammer action. This is some Bacote wood. It is really pretty wood. And so it'll look really good as the wedge. We're still gonna stain this handle dark. Maybe do a little bit of burning and then stain it. It'll look really good. But with the Bacote, it'll give it a good layer, because when you look really close at those layers, it's got really nice rings.
If you're wondering why we didn't cut the handle on this little saw, look at that. Thing's crooked as a TV preacher.
So the trick with stain is to take a rag and rub it in and get it all over your fingers. That way you look like you do stuff. When you go out in public, people ask you, man, those are dirty hands, and you can just go, yep, I do stuff. I'm a doer of stuff.
All right, here goes Ben.
Come on, Bryan. Hey!
It'll take 4 throws.
Even though it's still holding the tension, the axe head is slipping more than we want. So what we're doing, I want to lock it in place with a pin. I've done this before on actually an axe thrower's axe, where I set the head with a pin. A lot of throwers' axes and regular axes, the handle goes in from the bottom. So this kind of prevents, and you create a wedge and a lock either way. So we're going to create a lock by putting a pin in it and pining it together. Everything gets tested. So we finally made it out of the shop to test one of our knives. This has been a big goal for us, and it wasn't able to be achieved until we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and got monetized. So thank you to you guys for finally helping us get out and about. If you have been enjoying our videos, then we ask you please spread the word by either sharing the video on your favorite social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it be that you like to follow. please share it. Also, subscribe to our channel. One of our goals right now is we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. We're at 4,000 right now, and it's going to come down to you either subscribing or not subscribing. The other thing you can do to support us is go to our Patreon in a link below and support us through Patreon. The more Patreon followers we have, the cooler videos we get to make. That dug a pretty big hole pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go get a sheet. I'm gonna put it over here. Get myself a little nap. Also, if you really like this axe, froe axe combo, there's gonna be a link below in the video where you can go and purchase this item for yourself. There's only one of them. This is a custom-made item just for YouTube, so if you buy it, just know you're the only one that gets it. It's also a very, very useful tool to have in the field. Thanks for watching, guys.